North America. Wild and vast land. Wind blows through deep forests, cold glaciers. Wet mud imprinted with giant paw prints. The tracks of the strong and silent bear. They are omnivorous. They are intelligent and extremely adaptable. From humid Florida to icy Alaska, black bears roam the forests and the edges of villages. Numbering more than 900,000, the number has made biologists wonder. Further north, 55,000 brown bears still dominate the mountains of Montana, Wyoming, and British Columbia. Bears traverse snow, climb sharp rocks, and scale mountain slopes. More than 1 million bears live between humans and the wild. They keep nature breathing in balance. But that line is fading. The forest retreats. The city advances. And the question remains, how long will it take for those footprints to disappear? Bears rarely appear during the day. They hide deep in the forest. As dusk falls, their real lives begin. With their super-sensitive sense of smell, they can detect scents from more than 1.5 kilometers away. The bears follow each trail, walking slowly, steadily, and almost silently. They eat everything: corn, honey, wild fruits, fish, rotting meat, even animal carcasses.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, Abby, watch me.
I'm calm.
Okay, he's huge.
I'm calm. Get inside the fucking door. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Lodge door is closed. It just opened. It can't touch the cars. It can't touch the cars.
They were ready to approach the residential area. Many people said they saw that giant black shadow standing in the middle of the garbage dump or next to the chicken coop. The yellow eyes glowed in the night like two flames observing people. An adult bear can weigh 350 kilograms. Standing upright, it is over 2 meters tall. Just one swing of its arm is enough to knock over an iron barrel, destroy a wooden cage, or knock over a calf. That strength is terrifying, but bears are not aggressive. They just need to be full and quiet. In recent years, the damage caused by bears has increased dramatically. It is estimated that there are about 1,100 bear invasions into farms and residential areas each year. Not only do they destroy barns, they also plow over crops and rummage through beehives.
Forward, they said not to stop. Start driving forward, Jacob.
In Alberta, Canada, The damage is estimated at 2-3 million Canadian dollars per year. Beekeepers, corn growers, everyone is affected. In Montana, USA, the situation is no better. Each year, the damage ranges from 1.5 to 2 million USD.
Oh no. There he goes. Oh!
About 60% of the incidents occur in the summer, when food in the forest is scarce. In 2022 alone, the total damage across North America will exceed 9.5 million USD. A figure that is up nearly 20% compared to 2019. In the beekeeping industry, bears are a real threat. Over 130 attacks on beehives have been recorded in the past year. Each incident costs between $4,000 and $6,000. Honey spills onto the ground, bees disappear, and entire harvests are lost. From 2018 to 2023, the total economic damage caused by bears has reached $45.50 million. With the damage getting worse, the Alberta government was forced to act. A population control program using licensed hunting was implemented. The goal was clear: reduce the bear population by 25% in 4 years to protect agriculture and maintain ecological balance. Do you think licensed hunting is really necessary? Leave a comment and let us know your views. The hunting season runs from April to June, when the snow melts, when the bear tracks are left in the wet mud. That time, the forest smells of earth, gunpowder, and the cold mountain wind.
Long wait this morning, eh? Next.
Hunters are only allowed to take one bear per season. They must complete safety training and identify the species beforehand.
Make sure you follow the regulations in Zone C.
Got it. Thank you, officer.
In 2022, Alberta issued more than 3,000 hunting licenses. Most were hunted with long-range rifles in harsh conditions. Morning in Alberta. The air is chilly. The valley is covered in mist. A group of hunters head into the woods. They carry Ruger, Hawkeye and .338 Winchester Magnum rifles on their shoulders. Both models are powerful enough to pierce bear hides more than 5 centimeters thick. Ahead, amidst the fallen trees, a large black bear appeared. The hunter stopped. His hand shook slightly on the butt of his gun. The scope shook slightly. Then it stopped in place. Boom! The gunshot rang out. The bear roared, staggered a few steps, and collapsed. The sound echoed through the forest. The hunters approached. The guns were still at the ready.
But I will poke you.
The animal lay on its side. The bullet wound through the left shoulder, accurate to the centimeter. A hunt ended quickly and neatly, but left a heavy feeling. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow the next hunts where humans and nature have not yet found a stopping point. After hunting with rifles, many hunting groups in Alberta choose another way, using hunting dogs. This method requires higher skills, close coordination between people and dogs. Not everyone can do it, because just a small mistake can cause the whole hunt to fail or endanger the dogs themselves. The hunt begins. The morning mist is still thick.
We're all three split up, probably about.
The hounds rush forward, their sense of smell as sharp as a knife in the forest. They follow the footprints, their barks echoing in the deep, silent forest.
Come out. We come right down on it.
The shadow of the bear appears. The hunting party approaches step by step, breathing heavily in the dense bushes.
There it goes, there it goes.
The hunter raised his gun, his eyes cold as steel. The bullet must hit the chest or shoulder quickly, cleanly, without pain. The explosion tore through the space, echoing in the heart of the Rocky Mountain. The bear fell. The whole forest fell silent, only the sound of the wind blowing through the dry leaves. The hunt ended, but the line between survival and slaughter was still frighteningly fragile. In the vast fields of Texas and Florida, a roar echoed in the pitch-black night. Under the moonlight, patches of corn were ploughed, mud flying up like after a battle. The drone hovered overhead, capturing a scene that was nothing short of an ecological nightmare. Dozens of giant wild boars charging in chaos, their bodies covered in mud, their eyes glowing red in infrared light. They did not come out of curiosity, they came to destroy. Cornfields, melon fields, even cattle pastures were turned into battlefields. More than 6 million wild boars, hybrids of European and American breeds, have become the most dangerous invasive species on the continent. Every year, they cause more than 2.5 billion USD in damage, destroy millions of hectares of farmland, and transmit diseases to livestock. Farmers have to build electric fences, set traps, hire hunters, even use helicopters and infrared devices to track them down, but it seems to be in vain. The more they are hunted, the smarter they become, reproduce faster, and move further. In the darkness, the war between humans and this invasive species continues. No gunfire is enough to stop it. And the question still echoes, can humans stop this invasion before it's too late? If you are also troubled by stories about nature, survival and the silent wars between humans and the wild world, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any dramatic journey ahead. The origins of the invasive wild boar in America date back to the 16th century, when the first European settlers brought domestic pigs on transatlantic ships. They were initially raised for their meat, fat, and hides, a valuable food source in the early settlements. However, many escaped from their pens, went feral, and began to adapt to their new natural environment. Hundreds of years later, in an effort to recreate the sport hunting movement, Americans imported European wild boar breeds to serve the elite.
Careful now, they're a bit agitated.
The crossbreeding of domestic pigs and European wild boars created a new super species, super hogs. They are large, extremely intelligent, can weigh over 180 kilograms, move fast, and are almost unstoppable. Thanks to their almost limitless adaptability, they quickly spread throughout the southern states such as Texas, Florida, Alabama, and even further north. The result is millions of hectares of farmland destroyed, crops ploughed, and annual economic losses amounting to billions of dollars. From a gentle domestic animal, the hybrid feral hog has become the biggest ecological nightmare in the history of American agriculture. Across the United States, more than 6 million feral hogs are rampaging like an uncontrollable army. They have spread across more than 35 states, from the cornfields of Texas to the floodplains of Florida, reproducing at a terrifying rate. No natural predators can contain them, making them America's worst agricultural nightmare. According to estimates from the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, the damage caused by feral hogs has exceeded 2.5 billion USD a year, a figure that is no less terrible than natural disasters. They plow through rice fields, destroy orchards, rip through wire fences, and attack livestock. In Texas, even the most resilient farmers have to admit it only takes 3 nights for an entire crop to turn to ashes. A farmer in San Antonio recounted, his voice trembling, "I worked for half a year, and then overnight, the whole field was reduced to mud and the groaning of the earth." Hundreds of wild boars passed through the darkness, roaring and tearing up everything in their path. When dawn broke, all that remained was an eerie silence and the pungent smell of damp earth. Can you imagine what it would feel like to have half a year's work disappear overnight? Leave your comments below. Wild pigs are America's most silent and ruthless invaders. Not viruses, not natural disasters, but their intelligence and super survival instincts have turned them into a nightmare that farmers cannot extinguish. It is said that wild pigs remember like elephants. Once they escape a trap, they will never go that way again. They learn quickly, avoid human scent, avoid engine noise, and even coordinate in herds like a trained army. And what is more terrifying is the stormy reproduction rate. A female can give birth to 2 to 3 litters per year, each litter up to 12. After just a few breeding seasons, a small herd can turn into a raging flood of meat, spreading like a black wave from the deep forest to the fields, then straight into the villages. Nothing can stop them. Steel fences are knocked down, rocks are torn up, and anything edible becomes the target of this voracious herd. When night falls, wild boars rush into farms like black winds. The shrill cries of chickens and ducks echo in the barns, mixed with the sound of broken steel. They tear and trample, leaving nothing but mud and feathers behind. For farmers, it is not just a loss, but a horror that repeats itself night after night. And as dawn breaks, only the haunting question remains: can humans stop this intelligent and prolific monster before it's too late? In Texas, where feral hog infestations are the most severe in the United States, farmers have been forced to turn into hunters. When the sun sets, farmers don their armored vehicles, turn on their night vision devices, and drive into their fields. In the darkness, infrared light from thermal cameras flashes across the churned cornfields. Every strange movement could be a feral hog lurking. They come like ghosts. They wipe out the entire crop overnight, Bastrop farmer Jake Miller said, his voice choked with frustration. If you don't stay awake, you'll find nothing but bare ground and the smell of mud in the morning.